right, so Russ, just for fans who are not familiar, but they should be, so your debut album, There's Really a Wolf, is out now, right?
Yeah, and it just went gold.
Just went gold.
Congrats, bro.
Two
Thank
platinum singles, combined over 1 billion streams, sold out shows across the world. You're doing pretty all right for yourself right now.
I would think so.
So the first time we talked about you on this show, it was in regards to your little beef with pigeons and planes, I guess.
I didn't have a beef with pigeons and planes
I'm
at
just-
all.
Okay, so they wanted to feature you in their segment called Numbers on the Board to showcase how much success you've had on your own, basically.
Well, let me set up the entire thing.
I remember.
They sent me an email. I don't know anything about
Get them
any
niggas
of
that
that
smoke,
shit.
man. I'm with you. Go
Nah.
ahead. Nah, go ahead.
They sent me an email saying, yo, it's super epic what you're doing. Can we get a quote for an interview or for a video? And I was like, that's weird because I've sent y'all 90 emails, you know, in the past of like, check this out, check this song. Songs that are now platinum and shit. And, you know, whatever, that was fine. And I was like, look,
Did you ever get a response or just dubbed?
No, dubbed completely.
Yeah.
And I still have the emails, and they know that. You know what I'm saying?
Damn. Yo, so you held on to that? Like, yo, man, I can't.
I mean, my thing is like, what world do we live in where like you get to get sunned by like a company or whatever it is numerous times over and over again, and then when they come reaching out because now my platform is popping, and you want a quote from me for your platform that's probably not even as popping as mine.
Okay.
I'm supposed to just like tuck my tail and be like, anything for you, pigeon. It's like no.
I don't think they were expecting that though.
Yeah, I definitely defended pigeon and planes. Slam them.
No,
Anyway,
but like my response in the confidentiality of an email was, you know,
So
my
suppose they
quote.
didn't see it,
My
though.
quote. I literally said no, I'm not doing that. But my quote is blogs don't matter, and I said have a nice day. That was that. I didn't know they were gonna use anything. They didn't ask if they could use anything. That was an email. So they did some like screenshot. Post your email shit. So I didn't know they were gonna do that, and it was
But they
what it
agreed
was.
with you though.
Yeah, that's
They
why.
said
That's
that
why
you
I was
were
cool
right.
with it because
Yeah.
I was like, you know what, like, okay.
Wait, hold on. But like, suppose they didn't, because I get tons of emails, and a lot of people send me SoundCloud links.
No, I get that.
And you know what I mean. I would have to do that all day, just respond to emails. Like, imagine
I
somebody
get it.
blow up later and be like, yo, I sent you 5 emails like in 2013. And now he's mad at me because I didn't see
Nah,
him
but
and
the
open
thing
it.
is, like, also Pigeons and Planes have posted me before. On the only time they ever posted me was like a piece that they did where it was like the 5 type of submissions that we get, and it was like I was named as one of the like submissions, and it was like the spammer, and they were trying to like shit on me.
Oh, okay. I see. This is
Okay, so
context.
there was
This is
more.
this
Okay.
is context. We never knew this.
All right. So
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't feel like, you know, my mom always told me like innocent people don't need to defend themselves. You feel
Yeah.
me? So that's why I was just like whatever. But then I did it anyway because motherfuckers were tripping because all these weirdo ass bloggers like started hitting me up from the past. And all I was really trying to say is that the era of your song getting posted on a blog and that changing your life is dead. That's a done
And I
deal.
don't think many people disagree with you on that.
Yeah,
I guess the
that's all
thing
I was
was
saying.
they were
I mean,
just.
I think just the rap blog is dead. I mean, it just doesn't matter.
I know, but
Yeah.
besides that, because we're going to talk more about that and the rise of people like Akademiks and how SoundCloud
Yeah.
helped you without those. I guess my question to you is, even on your new song, The Game, right? You also say, you know, fuck MTV, they snubbed you for lesser artists and stuff like
Yeah.
that. This comes up often in your music. And again, not that people disagree,
Yeah.
but I wonder about the way you approach.
Well,
Is it worth-
I think rap is too sensitive now. You know what I'm saying? And now, when I say that, I sound maybe crazy.
No, I don't think you sound crazy.
Well, to you, that's beautiful. But like to a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, you're bitter, The thing is, right?
It seems like you got a chip on your shoulder, though.
Yeah,
Definitely.
but that's rap and that's hip hop. You feel me?
But I think from you probably
Yeah.
working hard, putting in the work, and getting
Yeah.
ignored. Now you're finally
Well,
getting
it's-
all your accolades, and now you're not gonna like acquiesce to like everybody else. Now coming back around.
I mean, honestly, bro, to me, it's just natural, like, right?
Yeah.
Like, if you're busting your ass, and I was really, like, hands-on with everything, like, from the setting, like, I know writers by their first and last name at everywhere, you know what I'm saying? Because I was the one emailing them. I would be scouring Twitter just to find the email in your bio to, you know what I'm saying? So, like, that type of person who gets dubbed and then, like, gets popping and then they come back around, it's like, natural.
and it's cool to
you know
say
what I'm
no
saying?
to them, but look, there are a lot of artists like Russell Simmons didn't
Yeah.
recognize the greatness in Nas when he first
Right.
heard his songs. It happens, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? You're not the first and you won't be the last.
I seen you pull the receipts on some of those like some bloggers on Twitter. I guess they had, or you had emailed them back in the day.
They felt some type of way. My whole thing was this though too, is that when Pigeons and Planes sent me the email, I responded in the confidentiality of an email. You can literally check my Twitter from 2014 until now. You haven't seen me go on rants about like, I can't believe y'all fucking didn't post. I don't give a fuck about it.
So it was because they made it public.
They
that
made
you
it
felt the need
public
to
where
respond.
all of a sudden it's like Russ cares about blog. It's like, no, I responded to an email and y'all blew that shit out of proportion. And then all these bloggers who like, in the past on Twitter, I've been hitting up like, yo, post my shit. And I'm just trying to spam you to get fucking attention. Back then, they're like, oh, blogs don't matter. Why are you sending me? I'm like, that was 3 years ago. That was when they mattered. Now they don't. So, you know what I'm saying? Like,
listen, I was behind you in this whole thing with the blog thing because you're right. But I think, don't you think you're burning bridges though? Like, because
what bridges?
Okay, here's the thing.
Well, some of
I
these
know
people are influencers,
for example,
and
influencers in what regard?
Okay, so look, Russ, I was once a writer and a blogger. I was one of those people at that point,
Here's-
and here I
here's
am
our
now.
beef.
I'm saying no.
Here's our
it's
beef.
not.
Oh,
I'm
shit.
just being honest. It's not a beef. It's
That
just
was
like,
that was my intuition. Was that you?
no, I want to talk to you about it. I have no beef. I understand you completely. I just
And
want
she
to have
was
the
working
conversation
MTV.
about
Yeah.
it. Okay, look, I'm not here to defend
Nah,
MTV.
but like,
Relax. I'm just saying,
Rob Markman's my boy who used to be at MTV.
I get it, but I'm saying people change in the industry, they evolve. So a blogger now might not be a blogger in 5 years. You know what I mean? So like,
Beautiful.
is it worth burning that bridge down the road?
No, but what I'm saying is like, I didn't do any of that shit. I sent an email, and my email, it's almost like I sent a text to a girl about like a topic over here, and then she decides to take a screenshot of the shit. It's like, I didn't choose to go public about blogs don't matter. Like, I sent a fucking email. They didn't even ask for anything. You asked them. I mean, it was what it was though. Like at that point, like I'm gonna stand by my shit. I'm never gonna like, back down from my shit, but it is what it is.
So you're pretty much just blaming Pigeon and Plays because it wasn't meant to blow up like that.
It was an email.
Yeah, it was
you feel me?
All right.
It was an email. And like, I feel you. Some bloggers end up moving on to this and moving on to that. And it is what it is. I'm always the type of person like, look, if we got a problem, whatever it is, we can have a conversation. And if you're not like, I'm always big enough to have a conversation. I love talking. Like, cool, we can have a conversation about it. But the weird thing was that the bloggers that I fuck with, like I fuck with blogs. Like DJ Booth, those are my homies, two dope boys. Like none of the blogs that I actually fuck with were offended. It was the only people who got offended by that shit were the ones who didn't fuck with me.
Yeah.
So, it was just whatever. I'm not tripping at all. It's
Okay.
a beautiful life.
Yeah, no, so look, Pigeons, they did respond and say, you're right, like, blogs are not gatekeepers by any means,
Yeah.
right? Like, an artist, you don't need them. So you've been putting out music for a long time. I believe you started uploading to SoundCloud in, 2014, and then, like, continued building from
And
there?
before that, I put out, the me trying to get on blogs era was 2011 to 2014 when I dropped 11 mixtapes or albums or projects, whatever you want to call them. But, it was a lot of work. And then
I was listening to your last album. You say you've been grinding for like 9 years to get on?
10, yeah. Or like 11 now. But like, yeah, I was...
So that's where the frustration comes from.
Yeah, but like, to me, that's dope to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like looking at shit where it just looks like you popped out of nowhere because I feel like in hip-hop especially, you need a story. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not going to lie, though. When I first heard... And again, it's about when you get introduced to someone. When I first heard about him, I'm like, he's coming out of nowhere. Now, I did my research, I'm like, oh shit, this
Yeah,
guy
but that's natural and that's fine. That's how it's gonna come off anyway. Like, when you get put onto a new artist, you're gonna be like, you came out of nowhere.
The first time I heard your name, and I hope you don't take this offensive, like, I remember people were talking about you, and then, you know this internet term, they're like, he's an industry plant. And of course, that's like...
That's crazy, especially for me, that's crazy.
After finding out your
like
history,
crazy.
it is. You're right, it is. But when I heard it, I was like, well... I didn't really know too much about him, and now I'm hearing a lot about him, so maybe he is. But then, of course, I did my homework on him, and you have spoken about like people who are industry plants in a sense. I mean, what do you really think about that? And when people look at you as that?
Looking at me as that is crazy.
Yeah.
It's honestly crazy because the come up is documented.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, you can scroll down my Instagram, every show I've ever
See
done.
your email inbox.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if we really want to do that, if we want to just start posting screenshots of emails, cool. But no, the come up is documented. You know what I'm saying? You can scroll down on Instagram and see me do 80 people in Glasgow, and then you can see me open up for Eminem for 35,000 people in Glasgow. So you can like scroll and watch the whole come up. You know what I'm saying? You can scroll all the way down and see me like do the Get in the Game segment with Sway and everyone. So, once again, like, innocent people don't need to defend themselves. Like, people know I'm not an industry plant. How you know that is because I have real fans. I do real shows. I sell real tickets. And, a lot of people at home, they don't understand the value of that, right? Because they might see me in an interview saying like, yo, you always saying that you sell real tickets. Who gives a fuck? Y'all probably know, but that's the, like, tell all is can you really...
You get people to leave their house.
When you post a link for your city, are people showing up?
Yeah.
And if they're not, how poppin' are you?
How many people you pull out in concert now?
I did 10,000 tickets in LA.
Really?
We couldn't do Staples or the Forum because J. Cole was doing it that night, but we were gonna do that. So, like, people can act like, oh, Russ is just crazy, he's talking crazy, but Name me 5 rappers who did 10,000 tickets in LA right now. Name 5. Name 5.
10,000, you gonna pop that shit. I get you.
Name 5. You feel me? Name 5.
Right.
And it's like, you know, who dropped the album in the summertime and went gold that summer?
So look, you built up your following, it seemed,
Yeah.
by posting so frequently on SoundCloud. So would you say they contributed to your success? And they're obviously having trouble, financial trouble and stuff like that. But
Yeah,
there's
I
such a
think they're
big
good
platform
now.
for
Yeah.
indie artists. So what do
I
you see
don't know
for
if
the?
they good.
Nah, all that shit is fucking.
Yeah, I don't think
Why
they're
do
gonna
you
make
say
no money
that?
with no SoundCloud. They're good in terms they're not gonna like shut down tomorrow, but
That's what I'm saying though. Like, you know, all that, like, them shutting down is like some fucking.
You think it's just no
They're fine.
chance?
and, hold on, and not to backtrack, but so you're not an industry plant. Who do you think is an industry plant, man? Like give me a name, bro. Like real talk, because we have these conversations a lot.
Nah, I mean, but like, if you can't tell who's an industry plant, then I question, you know.
Okay, all right, give me the symptoms of an industry plant. From
Symptoms
your,
of an industry plant
Yeah.
are when like you literally have 0 songs on the internet,
Yeah.
or like less than 5, and out of nowhere you're just like on every single site, and you're with this person, you're with this person. It's like, how did you manage to do all that? Because you gotta understand, I'm in it, so I'm doing it too.
Yeah.
I know you can't just get the picture with that person like that. So how did you do that with no backing? You know, you've seen a lot of these industry plans come and go because there's no foundation, there's no story there. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, my whole thing is like the slow build is better than the fake build. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's kind of what worked for me, was that, you know, it took mad long, but I watched
Give
a
me
lot
name,
of.
nigga.
Huh?
I just want a name.
You really thought you were gonna trap in
Yeah,
there?
I'm not gonna
give
trap.
you-
I want a name because let me see names that I think about. You know, at one point they were calling Chance the Rapper industry plant, but I think everyone's past that. He's definitely not, right?
Ask him.
Right?
I have no idea.
Come on, man.
No, honestly, I have
no idea means a yes.
Nah, I have no idea, honestly. But, and I fuck with Chance and his people. I have no idea about shit like that. Some shit just kind of like falls into place for other people better than others. Like on his Acid Rap mixtape, you know what I'm saying? He had Justice League beats and Jake One beats. And
So that's some industry plant shit.
Well, I don't know if it, but it's like, it's definitely some shit. It's like
Illuminati shit. Maybe.
I don't know, because like your coming out party, your debut mixtape, when you had 25,000 followers, you have Jake One Beats and Justice League Beats and Twista and Absol in a video, and you know what I'm saying? Like,
Maybe that's why Wale said that nigga got.
nah, but like,
Well-
but that like, and it's not a not a knock at any of that.
You're
but it's
making
like
absolute perfect sense.
that type of shit. Like, I mean, it definitely raises my eyebrows, because I'm just like, yo, like when that was happening, I was putting people on a chance.
Yeah.
So I was like a fan of the music and shit. But then like when I get into it, I'm kind of like, yo, how did you manage to pull that off though?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because when you have no followers and you look at someone with 25,000 followers or 30, you're like, oh, you're popping. But then when you get 30, you realize like, this is not enough to be doing this.
Right.
So I do think. All right. Say he was a plan back then. He's transcended that though. I think he's earned. His peak at this point.
I think Chance is super smart.
Yeah.
I think he's really smart. But yeah, I mean, I do like, you know, it's just, it raises eyebrows to me, where it's like, how did you manage to do that? You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
so-
And if you just had the connections in place,
Right.
that's beautiful, because at the end of the day, right, if I have the connections to go make this feature happen and this produce whatever, like, of course you're gonna use them. You know what I'm saying? Like, you'd be stupid to not to, but like, you gotta kind of like question how.